Hey everybody, it's Nash here, and today I'm going to be talking about why trying to predict a win-loss season total, a season win-loss total at the beginning of the year is not only useless but a waste of time. I'll start off with asking, would you ever go get a card reading? Would you ever go get your future predicted by a crystal ball? If the answer is no, well, we're in the same group. I used to put a lot of weight into what all the writers would say, what the season win loss total prediction was. And the issue is life is unpredictable. You're not going to be able to say with certainty who the starting 11 people are in November. You have a pretty good guess. Hell, you honestly probably couldn't even tell me the starting 11 for this next game on September 4th. You could probably give me a good guess, but that's all it is. It's a guess. And that's why there's no algorithm that can, with full accuracy, say which stocks are going to go up and down and when. Otherwise, they'd be sitting up in some magic castle ruling Earth. And to kind of prove a point, let me ask, what happens to Iowa State's season if they lose Brock Purdy? And to really drive home, what happens if they lose Breece Hall, too? And they have both those guys gone. Their seasons, I'm not following their team really well, but you're expecting their backup quarterback to fill Brock Purdy's shoes? I don't know. Their backup running back, is he Breece Hall level? Breece Hall is a future NFL back. And he's seen as a potentially good one. Pretty good one. And to go to the NFL, what happens for Kansas City if Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce get hurt? No one can tell me with full 100% certainty that these guys are either going to be healthy or injured, and that's the point. No one computer can answer that. No one person can answer that. If we lived in a perfect world with perfect outcomes, sure, all these predictions, yeah. They'd mean a hell of a lot more. But when you're guessing a 12-game season, there's 13 possible correct answers. It's a 1 in 13 chance. Pull that up on my right here. That's a 7.6% chance, about an 8% chance that you're going to get the correct total. So that's all it is it's a correct guess. And anybody that goes and touts, oh man, well look at my record of how many correct guesses I've had. To me, that just says a little bit more luck than anything. And you can even narrow it down because it's an educated guess. So the percentages of hitting is going to be a lot better. But it's still an educated guess. It's a guess. And then you get into the COVID protocol part of this. And you have actual legit people that have computer rankings that are supposedly really good. And they're probably accurate to some degree. But they've completely gone out and they said, nope, we're not doing it. And it's mainly because there's no conference play. But with cross-conference play, I mean, how much is that really mattering for a team like Louisiana Lafayette, who their only real out-of-conference play opponent that was good was Iowa State, and that pads them a lot in RPI and FPI and all those metrics that they have. What those metrics will not tell you is they were playing at Iowa State in an empty stadium. COVID protocols. But that's not to say you can't make weekly predictions. When a game is coming up, yeah, sure, go ahead. Make all the predictions you want. Because it's a lot. I mean, you're not guessing 2 months out into the future. You're not guessing a month out into the future. And when I would make those predictions, I would do it the day before or the day of. Preferably the day of, right before kickoff. If you can. I mean, that's the best way to... What if Hudson Card? You know, he's out there for the pregame warm-up and he's running in and he stubs his toe and breaks his toe. And Casey Thompson's got to run out there on a moment's notice as a starting quarterback. Does that change your prediction for a win-loss game? And, so I'm not even going to go too far into an example for that. But you should get the point. And also to back that up about the weekly things is Vegas, they're pretty good at guessing win and loss games and the point spreads and all that. That's why they make a lot of money doing it. But look at the spread, how it starts when it's initially put out, and watch how it fluctuates. Watch how it goes up and down throughout the time period leading up to whatever event it is, whether it's a UFC fight, whether it's an NFL game, college football game, a soccer match. Who knows? It's always going up and down because there's a bunch of factors that change over time. And the way I would like to look at it is if you play a team 10 times, how many times are you going to beat the team? Or lose to the team. And then go from there. And then, so looking at Texas this year, do we have talent on the roster capable of winning a championship? Yes, we do. Otherwise, Steve Sarkisian wouldn't be saying it. And I'm not saying, because Steve Sarkisian's saying it, look at this, because it could be coach speak a little bit, but and maybe he's just trying to rally his guys, but he's not lying. When 24/7 puts the talent composite out for the team talent composite out, I'm willing to bet money, physical, cash dollars, if Texas is not in the top 10, I'd put money on that Texas will be in the top 10 in talent. And if you're in the top 10 in talent, if you're telling me a top 10 in talent team does not have a chance at running the table, you're out of your damn mind. It doesn't matter what team it is. I'm not being a homer. I'm saying if Penn State is a top 10 talent team, yes, they have a chance to go undefeated and make it into the playoff. Sure. A&M, sure. Now, talent only goes so far. You need coaching as well. So, and that's where Texas has been lacking. So, if we are, it's going to be because the coaching got better. The talent's not going to go in. Talent doesn't get much better from recruiting classes. I mean, we have talented guys on roster. Jonathan Brooks, lower recruiting ranking guy, looking really nice. Behind Roshan Johnson, Bijan Robinson. I know Bijan's in front of Roshan. And Keelan Robinson. He's looking nice back there from all that's being said. I'm kind of getting sidetracked here. And are there games that we could lose this year? Yes, absolutely. There's some tough games on this schedule. You got TCU. That's not something to just blow off. You got West Virginia. That's not a blow-off game, even though they had a record that didn't show it last year. They're a good team. Iowa State. Don't shrug your shoulders at that. Oklahoma. Don't shrug at that. I mean, there are gonna be tough games out there on the schedule, but trying to predict those games now is useless. And yeah, you may get lucky and get it right, but that's all it is. It's luck. It's a guess, and it's honestly, it's just a waste of time and it's useless. But so we'll see going up to the Louisiana State game. I'm not giving a prediction just yet, but I mean, 99% it's going to be. I'm going with the Texas win. It'll be just how close is it, but I mean, I will say it is a game that we should win, and we should win handily. And if we don't, I mean, I'm not going to overreact. But I mean, if we lose, that is a gigantic red flag to me, and I'm not gonna just ignore it. But all right, and also before I go, the flip side of that, if we whoop the shit out of them, I'm not gonna go woohoo! Look at what we did against this top 25 opponent in Louisiana. No, we should have done that. Go to Arkansas, do that. Come home, Rice, do that. And then let's go on the Big 12 and let's start doing that there. And then once I see that, that's when I will be full-fledged, all gas, no brakes. And that's a perfect way to end this. I will talk to you guys real soon. I'm going to be starting to pump out a little bit more content faster. Doing more position breakdowns. Kind of just trying to inform people of where players are playing and where they shake out on the tube deep. I'm really excited. We're 9 days away from college football here. From Texas college football. We actually have college football this Saturday, 2 days away. I cannot wait to get to it. So I will catch you guys later. Have a great day, and hook 'em.